Stolen Realm. Let me get into the game so we can take a look at our little team. So we are in World 5. Let's see who we have. We have, obviously, Bin Buns, Ant Ball. I want to say tank, but this guy is kind of weird. At this point, he's doing so much more than just tanking. Hello, Hexa. Bin Buns returns. Yes, there he is. That's him. Look at him. Look how wild this guy is. Supposed to be a tank. He's basically naked, but he has like a big helmet, a big shield, and big greaves. And then he's got like this sort of weird bladed tonfa that doesn't really make any sense for them. The funny thing about having multiple people with execution is that I think they all trigger the extra turn when you kill an enemy. So having multiple people with execution is actually kind of great. Yeah, we have Bin Buns. We have Figmo Boogerhole, which looks absolutely wild at this point. I don't even know what he looks like, to be honest. He's now dual wielding pistols. And he's some sort of ranger assassin poison guy, just stacking a ton of poison as much as possible. Aura Flames now. He's got a bunch of weird stuff. He's got bleeding. Then we are our lovely little cannon person. This is the one that does all the damage. Ranger, as always, broken. With a fairly old bow by now. Level 17, we're level 20. We could be doing better. I think I even paid to upgrade this, but... Finally, we have Dingwax Mudshin, supposedly our healer, but at this point is so much more than that. They have all the spells, all the more magey kind of attack spells, lots of utility, a bunch of poison too, and we have a bunch of new spells, so I'd say let's just get on with it, see what kind of death are we going to face today. It looks like a butt naked zombie. But a really pale one, so I'm a little worried. It's a ghoul. There's also a zombie, the Plague Death, and a Skeleton Knight, and a Skeleton Footman. Holy shit, this is actually kind of a fucked up situation. Okay. We're gonna start with Bin Buns, I think, in the circle. And then we're gonna put everybody else, like, safely behind. And see how it goes. Brains. What happened to him? Fire shield. Huh? The wearer gains level 20 fire shield. I'm sorry, always active? I thought that was something that I had to cast. The Forge Master Links, it's always active. Increasing my fire resistance by 10% and attackers take 37 to 50 damage. Wild, okay. So, first things first. I start debuffing this person. Okay. Alright. Frozen Spikes, of course, we do have that now. Steal Action. I could just... It's a little action and act twice now. Holy shit. Wild. That guy teleported behind my team. That's very not good. I'm gonna use one of my 2 actions to summon a wolf. And keep the guy busy for a little while. In the meantime, we're gonna take care of that zombie guy. As you can see, the first turn takes literally half of my half of my mana. Jesus. Now we have... That guy is muted, can't act because I stole the action. That one can. Let's activate evasion. as always. Do a mana drain on... Well, we'll wait for the mana drain, actually. The consumption. Do a soul crush on this guy. For a bunch of damage. They actually have a haste. So what are we going to do? Let's see what they can do. Yeah. Soul link. All damage and healing dealt to one target is also dealt to the linked target. How does that work? I linked that guy and that guy. Interesting. Let's cast an immolation. Yeah, the guy is taking damage. That is actually a really good ability. Holy shit. Gonna drop a landmine on that guy. And, you know what? I'm just gonna cast an ice storm in front of us. And then I'm gonna have this guy give her another turn. She can do a frozen spikes on this guy because I don't want him to act. There we go. And we have a third action apparently. I don't know why, but just gonna use some darts on them. There you go. Nice. Then we can finally do a mana drain, I suppose. Those zombies. Funny. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to freeze the entire board. Because fuck them. Right? Kill this guy. Almost. We toss some fireball. Right there. And just kill this guy, I think. Goodbye. And now we wait. Can I blind that guy? Ow, wee wah wee wah. This is not great. We need to kill the zombie. Sure. We're gonna focus on killing that guy. Oh, I have Aura of Flame. Enemies within the aura take 84 to 113 damage. Always. So you know what? I'm gonna move this guy in a position that's closer to the other enemies. So if they come here, they're gonna get aura fired. And then let's stack some stacks of stuff. Kill the guy, freeze him. And start shooting at the plague dead. Okay. Yeah. Now you. Kill him. Do damage. Just do damage. We don't want to regen anybody. You know, this game doesn't have an AoE healing. I don't think. I don't see it, at least. Should be fine, though. Now, this is a good big AoE damage thing. That is. My damage by 10%. And I'm just gonna stay here. And wait for them. He's dodging everything. Okay, that is actually really good. Because now the guy is in the middle of all of that, and we don't care. Also, that is perfect because we can now link this guy, which is the big one, to... Oh, we can't. To them. Let's just link 2 random people then. Put a landmine in the middle of that group. Immolate the big one. Still have a turn. I'll wait. Poison, apply. Let's start firing. He's basically dead, I think. On the damage. Yeah, he's dead. So, let's do... that guy. This is a 1-to-1 damage transfer with the linked targets. That's insane. Oh, and the closer I get, the more I get stuck by my insane aura of fire. And I'm also going to just go invisible. And stay a little bit further back and turn somebody into stone. I'll see that guy. I'm just gonna attack. There you go. Poison applied, a little bit of damage. Now, what can you do? You don't have the cooldowns to do anything great. So I think I'm gonna give the haste to my Chupi and they can do another attack. Which always does a ton of damage. Gonna activate evasion again. I'm going to incapacitate that one guy. I'm gonna bomb the one in the back. Or actually, I'm gonna bomb the Plague Dead. I'm gonna axe no one. I'm gonna steal mana from the big one. And just hold. Okay, what the hell is happening? Figmo took a ton of damage. I don't know why. Ow. What happened to Figmo? Wolf has died. The wolf dealt 82.20001 damage to self and died? What? I have no idea what just happened. Doesn't matter too much though, because we are still doing relatively good. Oh, I think that's what happened. When the undead died, it did damage to everyone in an area. Fair enough. Okay, let's toss them a heal then. Be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Give him a heal. Give him a meditation. Petrify that guy. Purify. Do they have debuffs? He's poisoned. They're poisoned. They're poisoned a lot, actually. Okay, so that's also what's happening. Oh, poison. Shield him. Bimbans. Blind this guy. Max him. Push him away. Self-heal. Agent, and finally we're going to cure Figma a bit more. There we go. Touchies? Figured something like that would happen. Let's just freeze them, purify the buns. I still have my action point. I am going to toss a heal to Figma. Oh, right, because we have that talent where whenever we froze somebody, you gain another action. That is correct. I think my ranger also has that. Chubby. Chubby, chubby, chubby. Disabled. Bombshell. I don't need to use that. I think we're going to be fine. Fracture. Do we have any meditations available? I am kind of tempted to wait and turn. Just to meditate a little and heal my friends. Yeah, that shouldn't do too much damage. I can't do anything anyway, so... There we go. Turn this up is back to me. So let's steal some mana. And you two should have... Well, Figmo has meditation. Who needs meditation? I guess Figmo does need meditation a little bit. Want to meditate on himself, and you can actually do a little bit of regen on yourself. That should be plenty. There we go. Easy. All right. There's why didn't I level up? Why didn't I get items or leveled up? Uh-oh, are we done? We're not getting anything anymore? Oh, we can't even choose our path. Outlaw mask. Level 20. I guess level 20 is maximum level?
The flames of a bonfire dance in the air, their warmth spreading like a welcoming embrace. Nothing like a warm fire to rest from your troubles.
Interesting because I'm not sure we need to reroll anything, but our fortunes are level 19, so they're basically top tier. But like, what do we take out of this kit? Maybe the dodging strikes? Nah. Everything we kinda need. I mean, theoretically, we could reroll Warmonger. Increase damage and healing by 8%. I mean, it's... not really a big deal. Like, even if we don't get anything useful, we're not losing much. You know what I'm saying? Sure, let's roll the dice. I mean, we already have Fire Shield active at all times. We could have an extra skeleton. Or just some extra physical resistance. Or a free dagger throw action, which is not that bad, to be honest. Lightning shield increases lightning resistance by 10. Attack takes 19 to 26 for 3 turns. Costs a lot of mana. I mean, I don't know. It's only 10% lightning res. And at this point, we're dodging more attacks than we are actually tanking, so the attackers don't take that damage. This skeletal archer might be useful to create like a temporary destruction. They're gonna die in one hit, but you know, they might just get someone to move in a direction where and waste a turn. Unless it's a boss that does an AoE that wipes the entire board, they will at least tank a hit from like an ad or something like that. Or we just use dagger throw to stack more damage. It's not much, but it's something, right? I don't know how much physical resistance we already have, how much we need. The thing is, I feel most bosses usually don't do physical damage. There's always some bullshit happening. Do we even need more tank? Exactly. No, I think it's between the dagger throw and the skeletal archer. I don't know which one though. Let's try the skeletal archer. Maybe it scales a little bit off my might, so it has a chance of doing more than one attack as well, if it stays alive for like 2 turns. Figma. Let's take a look at Figma. Figma with that 5% physical. You know what? Figma doesn't use maim anymore because it doesn't use melee weapons. Technically, we could reroll maim. I think I'm rerolling maim. Mana increased. Shield of Light, that's a big shield. Guardian, a punch, or Berserker Rage. Shield is a pretty big shield. Or mana, it's basically useless. But I mean, we don't really struggle with mana anyway. Having another shield might be a good idea. Or another physical resistance by 10%. That's Guardian 2. Figma does seem a little weak. But again, I feel like physical matters very little at this point. We keep getting like elemental damage or like shadow damage, poisons, stuff like that. So I'd rather have the Shield of Light. Or tankiness. Now, Chubi. I don't even know if Chubi has anything we can change. Maybe the Beastmaster, since the wolf died in 1 hit anyway. You don't really care about the 10% more damage. Because they die in 1 hit anyway. And in the first turn they summon, they always do the damage. And then it's just... Yeah, let's reroll it. Fracture. Blessed by Light. Mana cost reduced by 10%. It's not bad. Increase all damage by 8%. It might be fairly big. You know, 8% on someone that hits for like 1,000 to 500 damage. It's not bad. Like anyone else, this would probably be fairly bad. We don't care about the mana cost reduction. Necromancer is exactly like Beastmaster. It does exactly the same thing. Summons deal 10% more damage and have 10% more health. It's exactly the same, but it is for the Necromancer. 10% lightning res, not sure if it's gonna matter. I think the extra damage and healing. And bin buns. Bin buns. This weapon of choice, 3% your total attribute value is added to your weapon damage, but like, it doesn't happen very often that I attack with my weapon on a mage that has this many spells. And even if I do that, it's not going to do much damage anyway, so 3% of my attribute value is just adding 8 damage. It's pointless. Let's change that to steal status. Could be good. Get a positive status from the target. Whenever an enemy dies, you have a 50% chance to gain stealth for a turn. Every 10% of your max health you're missing increases damage reduction by 4% or kindling. You gain an additional action the first turn of battle. I mean, it's only once per battle, but it is pretty good because Dingwax has a lot of initial setup. Extra action could be good. What's Ranger Gift? Every hex between you and your target increases damage dealt by 2%. I mean, at best, this is going to be 10%, like 5 hexes away. I think our abilities have a 6-7 hex of range, but we don't want to be too far from our tank anyway, so typically this is not great. Steal status might be good, stealing a random positive status, but last time I had this, I think we found this in the first run I did, the one that I failed. Most boss statuses and the one that really matter are just unstealable. So I'm not entirely sure what kind of like statuses this can steal, but it wasn't very useful. So I think it's either, yeah, kindling or maybe steal status. We give it another chance. To be fair, kindling it's not that good, and it applies exhaustions, which means we cannot gain extra actions for the first turn. So we don't have a free freezing that usually gives us an extra action anyway. I guess we could use it on the second turn. Have a second action on the second turn. I mean, maybe. Look, I want to give steal status a chance again, and this is going to be the last chance they
You've
have.
re-rolled a skill.
What? Hello? That's a dragon. That's an actual dragon. The black dragon. It has 100k life. I'm sorry, what? How much life is that? He's got Child of the Abyss. Increased max health by 100%. Can no longer be healed by any means other than lifesteal. But they do have lifesteal. They're also a summoner. And they enrage. That is kind of wild. What is this? Oh, dude, you know what? We should run back. And let the dragon sit on this thing. I think that's what we're gonna do here. Right. We're gonna buy some time, I think, by summoning a wolf. Or a skeleton archer, even. Fuck it. Summon the wolf. There you go. And toss everything we have. And run back. Right, so... I'm just gonna... There you go. Blast them, freeze them, kind of. Like that. Put the landmine down. And... run. Wow, they don't run very far. Holy shit, that's a problem. Wax might be a problem. I'm gonna put a skeleton archer right there. Dude, it does 300 damage. It's not bad. Okay, that's not a bad thing. I'm gonna start running. Bimbans! Alright. Blight. Arc. Shoot. Throw dagger. And, get the fuck out of there. I think that's everybody. Alright. Dragon is going to obliterate my... What the fuck is happening? What just happened? What is going on? Shit, it nearly killed my team. The Abyss calls, Shadow gathers. It's almost the entire level. Holy shit. They killed both my wolves and my goddamn skeleton. In the same turn. That's actually kind of crazy. Did they steal my turn? Dude, what the fuck? What? Okay, I'm safe there-ish. Boss doesn't freeze. Flash news. I wasted my turn because the boss doesn't freeze. Okay. Fuck. Okay. But you know what? Do a haste on you. Another. Good. Good. And then we run, I don't know where, but away? Figma's gonna meditate a little bit. What are you doing? Dude, I didn't think you would do something crazy like that. Well, at least I'm in a place where I'm not gonna get hit by the shadow. Ah. I pressed the wrong button, that's not good. Wasting my turn again. That's just great. Haunt. We're all haunted. Do I have to start moving them? Yes, I do. Great. Okay. Now, are you or are you not in the area of that thing? Don't think they are. But they can't be pushed away, so we are... Do that. Gonna activate evasion. Fracture the boss. Incapacitate them. They are immune to incapacitation. Right. Can't stop them. They want to steal their mana. They don't have any mana. Okay. Okay. That's great. Why don't you chug a potion? Okay. Is the dragon buffed in any way, shape, or form? I have no idea. I'm gonna try to steal something from them. I don't think that did anything. Okay, just great. Okay. Fuck. Oh, good. This is really not good. Okay. Well, at least Figmo heals when he does damage. You know, that mass hunting is bad. Bad. I'm gonna have to toss a cure onto myself, I think. So 30% of 900 is about 300, I'd say. This is a chance of healing for more, so I'm gonna cast cure on myself. Immolate the dragon. I have to purify someone. Or flame. Flame, okay. I thought it would do the damage twice. Can you blind the dragon? The dragon can be blinded. That's very good. However, that was a big mistake. They really wanted to summon the skeleton. That. Summon the wolf, technically. Wolf is going to go down there. Hang on. If I move here. Summon the wolf. Here. That still doesn't help, I don't think. Fuck. So technically, all damage dealt by one target is also dealt to the linked target. Does that mean I can link my wolf to the dragon and they will share the dragon? It does work. I mean, that could potentially be good, right? Yeah, the dragon took damage because he died. Because the other guy died. Oh, okay. Right, this is technically good. I don't know what's gonna happen in the shadows, but I can tell you that at least The dragon is in the circle where he takes basically 10k damage a turn. And that's what we want. So. No one has any stack of bad shit. I'm gonna start by applying all these things. Then I'm gonna meditate on myself because I am gonna stay in the shadow and whatever happens happens. Not sure I could get away even if I wanted to, so. Okay. Meditate. Fire. That's not bad. I have another action. Take it. God, that was 1,300 damage. Okay, you are technically safe down here. That's technically also safe here. You... not much because we need all the movement to get the safety. So we don't really have a chance to... Okay, we can apply the shield to him. And I'm gonna preemptively give him the regen. Then I'm going to drop a fucking fireball on the dragon. And then I'm gonna run, hopefully to safety. And then we cross our fingers and hope that Bimbus doesn't just die in the shadows. Took a lot of damage, but that's actually okay. He's feared. He summoned clones of my team, and he actually ignored my tank and went right for Figma. This is horrible. He killed Figma. How many turns is this fucker taking? What the fuck is going on? Dude, this guy acted 3 times in a turn. Figma's dead. Figma's dead. Figma's dead. Bimbans is dead. He's haunted and in the shadow, and I can't move him. I can't do anything with him. This motherfucker just summoned 4 enemies which are clones of my team. It's over. This is over. The clones have 10,000 HP. Is it in the world boss? I think it is. I think this is the final boss of this run. Bimus is dead. Is that person? I didn't gain an action for that. I should have gained an action. Oh, it's over. Dragon one-shotted Kyuurei and one-shotted Dingwax, and Buns just died. This boss is absolutely insane. What? I mean, he does enough damage with one action. He does 3 a turn. That's just not something we can deal with, ever. Damn. Well, so ends the tale of Bin Buns. I will not forget you, Bin Buns, Bigmo, Kyuurei, Dingwax. I salute you. You've done good. And we have 6,000 points to spend. There are some very expensive things here. However, 5,000 for an extra skill option sounds like a good plan. A skill option is everything. I think it's very good. Sometimes the selection is just not great, and maybe an extra one is going to change things. We still have 1,700, which we could use to have additional range for our attacks and spells, I think. Additional movement, more treasure, more gold, damage and healing, all kinds of resistances. Or attributes points when leveling up also sounds very good. Actually, I'm going to take that. So we get 1 more point per level. So that's 20 more points in total for the run. And 4% damage reduction. It stocks up to 20. It's not bad. Also damage and healing. Honestly, damage and healing was not even the issue in that fight. The issue was that the boss was acting 3 times per turn. It was immune to all kinds of crowd control. Literally an unstoppable beast of death and destruction. But I will take some damage reduction, I think.